Deep in the mountains of El Salvador, a place where nature and solitude prevail, resides a woman with an incredible story of perseverance and endurance, Venancia Morales. At 110 years old, she is a real living enigma, an example of human strength and survival. How did someone who lived in extreme poverty, without access to Moderna medical care, manage to achieve such a remarkable longevity? Living for so long in such challenging conditions is undoubtedly an intriguing mystery. Some people suggest that the answer may lie in the clean, pollution-free air of the mountains, or perhaps in the medicinal plants that grow in the region. Could Moderna's secret lie in the traditional remedies she has used throughout her life, or could her key to longevity lie in her simple lifestyle, free of the stress associated with modern life? It may be that the quiet rhythm of rural life was the secret elixir of his longevity. Despite witnessing the unimaginable transformations of the world throughout her life, Venancia remained faithful to the same mountains that saw her birth more than a century ago. Facing various difficulties, she remains a beacon of resilience and determination. Knowing her is not an easy journey, it requires courage to enter the dense mountains and overcome obstacles on the way. However, those who know her say that it is worth it. For they encounter so much more than just an incredible story, they discover a reality that challenges our beliefs about life and longevity. Join us on this exciting journey as we seek to unravel the secret of Venancia, the mysterious centenary of the Savior Mountains. His story has the power to transform our perception of life, health and longevity. Get ready for an unforgettable journey into the heart of El Salvador and the essence of the human spirit. Venancia Morales was born in 1913 in a small village in the mountains of El Salvador. His life was marked from an early age by the period of intense political unrest in the country. He grew up in a farming family and had to help with farm chores since childhood. Despite the harshness of her life, she holds fond memories of her childhood and is grateful for the lessons learned. In 1932, Venancia experienced one of the darkest moments in his country's history, a brutal repression by the Salvadoran government against the indigenous and peasant population. Despite the deep scars caused by this tragedy, she managed to survive, and her spirit was never broken. Over the years, it has faced unimaginable challenges, including extreme poverty, disease, political and social conflict, and even the devastating earthquake of 1975. However, at every obstacle, she found the strength to resist and adapt. Taking care of her health was always a challenge, as she did not have access to Moderna medical care. Thus, Venancia learned to rely on the traditional knowledge of the medicinal plants of her region and on home remedies passed down through the generations. Even in the face of adversity, she always maintained a positive attitude and unwavering determination. What impresses most about Venancia is not only the challenges she has overcome, but her ability to find beauty and joy in the simplest things in life. Even in the face of difficulties, his spirit remains alive, and his love for the land is evident. His modest dwelling is a place of serenity and simplicity. After the death of her husband a few years ago, she chose to remain there, honoring his will. Despite her advanced age, she is able to take care of herself, receives help from her children and other selfless residents of El Salvador, who provide her with water and food. Their daily diet is simple, based on the products that nature and the environment offer. It mainly consumes corn, beans and other subsistence crops from the lands around it. In addition, it harvests wild herbs and vegetables, as well as fruits that fall from trees. Rice and corn, fundamental in the saving diet, are always present on your table. Venancia prides herself on making her own tortillas, a traditional skill she has mastered over the years. In addition, it feeds on vegetables and fruits that grow naturally around it, providing a diet rich in nutrients and vitamins. The quiet, rhythmic rhythm of his life in the mountains seems to be the answer to the initial question: how can someone in extreme poverty, without access to Moderna medicine, live so long? Their life and food are a testament to resilience and adaptation, the most basic essence of life, far from medical and technological advances. Venance finds its strength in the plants and natural foods it consumes, following a pure diet devoid of artificial additives. Perhaps this is the secret of its longevity. Venancia Morales' story is a true inspiration, reminding us that life can be simple and fulfilling without the need for extravagant luxuries. This amazing woman discovered her answers in the earth itself and in the surrounding nature. His life is an example of the ancient wisdom of living in harmony with the natural world, taking away only what we really need. Despite her advanced age, Venancia rarely falls ill, and when she does, she doesn't resort to pills or Moderna treatments, but to the medicinal plants that grow around her. With deep knowledge, she has used a variety of healing plants as natural remedies over the years, and with the wisdom passed down from previous generations, she has learned to use them effectively to cure various ailments. Chamomile tea is often used to calm the mind and help fight anxiety, stress, and insomnia. Drinking a cup of chamomile tea before bed is a popular practice to promote a more peaceful and restful sleep. Another benefit of chamomile is that it is antispasmodic, which means it can help relieve cramping and abdominal discomfort, digestive problems such as gas, indigestion, and stomach pain. Topical application of ointments or creams containing chamomile extract can help relieve skin irritation, reduce inflammation, and promote healing of minor wounds. Chamomile contains antioxidant compounds, such as flavonoids, which can help fight free radicals in the body, helping to prevent cell damage and premature aging. Another plant is loam, also known as mugwort or wormwood. It is known for its medicinal properties and has been used for centuries as a medicinal plant. It contains bioactive compounds, such as essential oils, tannins, flavonoids and alkaloids, which impart its therapeutic properties. Its main characteristics include antispasmodic, anti-inflammatory, vermifuge and carminative action. Lozenge is traditionally used in herbal medicine to treat digestive problems, stimulate appetite, and as a remedy against intestinal worms. It is important to exercise caution when using lozenge internally, as in high doses it can be toxic to the nervous system. It is recommended to consult a healthcare professional before using any lozenge-based product. Aloe vera, or aloe vera gel is known for its healing and regenerative properties. It can be applied topically to burns, wounds and other skin injuries to speed up the healing process and relieve irritation. In addition, aloe vera is often used to treat sunburn due to its ability to relieve discomfort and promote skin recovery. Aloe vera also has anti-inflammatory properties that help reduce inflammation and swelling on the skin. This makes the gel especially useful for relieving itching and redness caused by insect bites and skin irritations. Aloe vera contains antioxidant compounds, such as vitamin C and E, which help fight free radicals and protect body cells from oxidative damage. Last but not least, the fourth plant is eucalyptus. Eucalyptus also has medicinal benefits. For example, the leaves of the tree can be used in infusions and teas to relieve respiratory problems such as coughing and congestion. The leaves are also used in poultice form to treat muscle pain and inflammation. Venancia's ancestral wisdom and deep knowledge of medicinal plants remind us that sometimes the answers we seek are all around us, in nature itself. His life is an example of the beauty and strength we find in simplicity and harmony with the natural world, taking away only what we really need. Venancia Morales doesn't look like most people her age. She is not confined to a chair or bed and does not depend on anyone to get around. Your daily physical activity is surprising, admirable and inspiring. Living in the mountains, far from the comforts of modern life, is not an easy task, but for Moderna, this is her reality and source of strength. Her day starts early, before dawn, when she gets up to feed the animals she has in her house. With the sun rising over the horizon, Venancia has the daily task of collecting firewood to cook and heat her home. However, this journey to get firewood is not a walk in the park. She tackles steep terrain and rugged trails with age-defying agility and endurance. The remainder of their day is filled with other physical tasks, such as tending their garden, picking food, and preparing their meals. On some occasions, she also has to walk long distances to visit neighbors or family members. Although her life may seem difficult to many, for Venancia, this constant activity is what keeps her alive and vibrant. Her story is a powerful reminder of the resilience and strength of the human spirit and how we can find ways to live a full and healthy life even under difficult circumstances. Venancia is not alone in her inspiring story. There are many other examples of people who, like her, have shown that it is never too late to change and improve our health and well-being.